Here's a quick tip on getting your farstone AUG if you plan on doing Lost Dungeons of Norath missions. If you start at Crescent Reach, see here's Crescent Reach, that's where you would go if you're going to the Hollow or Blightfire Moors. Here is the elevator, this is the ground floor. So we're getting on the elevator, we click on the elevator, it takes us up, and we go up, 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 it goes. Where it stops? Well, it stops on the second floor. You fool. Where else would it have stopped at? So we get off the elevator. There's the elevator. Here's the stairs right next to the elevator. The elevator's there. Here's the stairs. We go up the stairs, up, up, up. And right here at the top of the stairs, there is this NPC named Vladnelg Galvern. And I don't know. It's just a Draken person, and with I think reddish hair. So anyway, you hail them and it'll say come find out about the Wayfarers Brotherhood, and it says some other stuff, and then you click on information. It tells you a deal more of stuff. You click on deal with, or you could just type out the words deal with and work and then hit enter. So then we click on work, and then says some more stuff. And you might want to read all this because it can be important if you want to do it right, because they are providing you with some information that could be useful. Then you click on more, and then finally when you get to interesting ore, that's the end. They finish off all the information dump with remember well what I told you. So you're supposed to remember it. So you want to quickly do the second part as soon as possible. I would recommend doing this around level 18 to 20 or higher. I think if you go to them when you're too low of a level, it just says, oh, you're brave for coming to me now, but you're not experienced enough, and they won't give you the information. So you're still going to be locked. You won't be able to do the second part until they start talking and tell you all that stuff. So don't think you can skip that part. You got to talk to them because it kind of flags you to be able to do the second part. So it won't let you do it until you speak to them. And that's if you start in Crescent Reach. Now, if you went and did something funny to start at other cities, or if you're on a progression server where you started in Felwith or a Cannon or a Gok or Grob or wherever, Hollis, there are people in those cities that you talk to, especially if Crescent Reach doesn't exist yet on your particular server. So right away I'm going to where I do the second part of the quest, and we run out here, we get the POK book, click on the POK book, and I'm going to do the easiest one. The easiest one for me usually is the one in the Commons, and I think that's the easiest to get to from POK, because it's just really 2 zones, or 1, it depends on how you see it. So we're waiting for POK to load up. There we go, we're at POK, and I'm right away going to go here towards the Freeport book, or stone, sorry. There's stones up here. So here's Freeport. So we click on this. Now we're in Freeport. We're just going to turn around the 180, and we're going to run out towards the Common Lands. And the person we talk to is going to be in the Common Lands. Now we're in the Common Lands. We're going to run up as fast as we can up to the tunnel. And we got our little mount, which I think at this level, I'm only 30, is going to be a little faster than my cellos. So that's why I have it. Plus the mount was free. As you see, it's a free lion. Oh, I'm being chased by a parched zombie. I'm so scared. It's trivial, so level 9, yeah. And here we are in the tunnel. We make a left over here. And this is where the Lost Dungeons of Norath camp is. Kind of overshot it just a little bit. And we want this guy. We want the bard Barstry Songweaver. So we click on him. Make sure you're not invisible or anything too. Otherwise, you know, it's not going to do much. And so he's chatting. He says, I always have a story to tell. Something, share knowledge with you. Well, I already have my adventure stone. But basically, he will ask you to like 3 or 4 questions. And it's basically everything that the person in Crescent Reach told you. Now, if you want the shortcut of it, here, I can delete or destroy my stone. Destroy, because you can always get a new one. So now I hail them without having a stone, and it gives me a new one. So if you ever lose your stone or accidentally delete it, maybe you deleted your charm because you got a better one, and you forgot the stone was in there, and so you could talk to him. But if you want to cut through all the stuff, you could just type farstone, hit enter, and he will give you a farstone, and it would just appear on your cursor, and you could put it in your Kobold Skull charm. If you don't have a charm at the time, just leave it in your inventory, drop it in your inventory. When you get a charm, it can be slotted in whatever charm you have, and you can always either, when you get a better one, you can delete it and just go to him for a new one, or you can use an augment distiller to remove it, and it takes the solvent 1, the augment distiller 1. So it's the cheapest of the solvents to take it out, so you don't have to worry. So that's it. That's all you have to do. And you've got your Aug, and you're ready to do Lost Dungeons of Norath. And what does Yogg do? Well, you go up to these Magus over here, Magus, and you hail them, and it gives you options. And he will teleport you to any one of these places. So not only do you have, you know, the POK stones, but then you could also teleport from between these locations, including Nadaria's Landing, if it's unlocked on your server. And this, I believe, did this come out before? I believe it came out before POK, Planes of Power. I mean, if it did, it provided you with faster transport between these camps, which is nice. Because one of them's in Everfrost, and that takes you clear across the continent. So yeah, quick and easy thing. Get your farstone, and that's how you do it if you started in Crescent Reach. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. You've been watching Fezzelwig's Forum. If you would like to support the channel, just click the join button right below this video. Through YouTube memberships, you can become a forum member. Membership gives you access to custom badges and emojis unique to the channel. You'll also have access to member-only content. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.